Okay, so I did the RKC snatch test, 100 reps of snatch with a 24 kilo. If you're a dude, goals to do it in under 5 minutes. I hit 4:30. 4 minutes and 30 seconds for 100 reps with 24. Took 10 minutes or so. I'm doing the ladder work that I did the other day, but a little differently. So I'm going to start with the snatch with the 18 kilos. We start at 6 and we go up to 15. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10 rounds. It's 105 reps. Then, instead of immediately going into the other thing with the 18s, taking 2 minutes, and then I'm doing jerk with double 24s. I did 7. But anyway, you get the point. I'll do 6 on the next one. So I probably could have just done a double 24 jerk, considering I did the snatch test, but I consider that extra. So we're just gonna do the normal thing. Like I said, it took like 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Zip it snowballs. I had this shirt since I was 13, so almost 20 years. It's a double XL. I was a fatty back in the day and only wore incredibly loose shirts. If you were wanting to do this with a single bell for the snatch portion, I would say do 6 reps an arm. But the problem with single is that it just doesn't give you enough time to put the bell down in a minute if you ramp up to 15. Yeah, I did say last time that I was going to do this again, but like, perfect it. I feel like that's what today is going to be. It is incredibly humid today. It's not very hot, but it's very, very muggy. And there's a very nice fog outside. That was 12. Thirteen. Very difficult to breathe for such high intensity. I really hope I didn't miscount again. I don't even know what set I would have missed. You know, I really hope it's the humidity and not, you know, I somehow got less fit, training more intensely. I do think it's mostly the humidity, combined with the fact that most of what I've been doing is straight EMOM sets of X amount of reps. So I'm just jacking the reps up every set here. And then too, like I said, I did that 100 snatches with a 24 in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. The best way I found to do that is to just go 2 sets on, take a quick breather, shake out the forearms, then do 2 more sets, then do the final set. So you go 10 per arm, so 10 on the right, 10 on the left, back to the right, back to the left. So you do 20 per arm, so 40, set it down, and do another 40, set it down, and then do your last set. Because if you try to do a ladder where you go, say 1 to 10 or whatever, there's too many hand switches, and you will not be able to complete it in the 5 minutes or under 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't think that 15 reps is happening. So instead, I'm gonna go for 10 for the whole 10 minutes. So that'll be 100 reps of jerk in 10 minutes. Which is, from what I understand with double 24s, a pretty decent milestone in and of itself. And it's something I haven't done yet. And this is hard for totally different reasons than the snatch. This is hard because it just requires a lot of muscular endurance that I haven't been training as much. I really should put the strength portion at the start or just train it separately. Because running everything together like that and putting the heaviest bit at the end it's not a good idea. That was the best I had there. So I'm just gonna get as many reps as I can. Right now I'm at 26. So I feel like I could definitely do this if I just started with it. I could hit the 10 reps a minute for 10 minutes. And even with the 2-minute break. It's 40 reps. So learn from me. Put your heavy stuff at the start. And maybe don't do double snatch ladders and do your heaviest jerks for max reps a minute. Maybe don't do that. Maybe train your heavy jerks first, and then maybe move into snatch another day. Don't do what I do. Whew. Oh yeah, you know, the snatch test didn't help either. If you're gonna do that a couple hours before your main session, or a couple hours after. What's hard about that is just doing that amount of work in under 5 minutes with the heaviest weight. Because now I'm just like cooked. Cooked, I say, cooked. But I hit 10, 10, 6, 8, 6. So 40 reps in 5 minutes. Not great. Gotta finish strong here. Somewhat anyway. Like I said, it's a different type of conditioning. This is like going to the gym and lifting to failure. This isn't like the usual feeling I get where like my heart's beating 60 some beats a minute, because my heart rate really doesn't go up super high. This is just like a physical, just total exhaustion. Like my muscles don't want to work. I mean, the legs are okay, but like upper body, it doesn't want to work. So I'm gonna keep doing this. That is the plane I need to hit. I've shown the kind of capacity I have for doing a snatch, which is mostly all cardio. So now I need to get the muscular endurance bit. So I gotta start training with these on the jerk and the double long cycle with the 24s to really build up that muscular endurance for the kettlebell sport. That's where I lack. That is consistently the thing that gets me the most. Cardio for days, but the strength just kind of goes off a cliff. So when you go to a gym and you lift like this, you take 2 to 3 minutes between each set. And there generally isn't a cardiovascular component either. But with this, you get maybe 30 seconds. And then there's also a cardio component and a muscular endurance component. So I do think kettlebell training is overall the best, because it's everything in one. But to get truly good at it, it requires you to plan intelligently, and I don't do that. I just kind of go for hard. If I had kept the weights at 18s, I absolutely would have done it. I did it the other day. I mean, I missed a round, but I made up for it in the end there. Yeah, it's that heavier weight. It wears you out quicker. Not quite what I wanted. I hit 45 reps with these. And then I'm not counting the single bell one, but so 45 reps, a double jerk with 24s in 10 minutes. That's another thing too. If I had, say, stuck to 8 reps a minute, probably could have got there, because that 9th and 10th rep gets really hard. So I feel like with this ladder style, what I need to do is pick a main exercise to hit, one of the big 3, but then the secondary exercise can be something that's not as demanding. Maybe that's how you do it, so you can get the volume in. Or maybe just, put the heavy thing first and then the light thing last. And don't do a snatch test beforehand either. That'd probably help. You can see too, when I got these up, I'm not really dropping in to absorb the weight. Like, I don't really need to do that. The weight itself is not really that heavy. It's the repeated effect of doing the jerk after doing the other shit. Like, as an example, see what I mean? A fairly easy set of 5 strict press after all that. It's not the strength that's the issue. It's not the cardio. It's the strength endurance. That's what I need to build up. That's the difference between going to a gym and lifting heavy and taking a decent break between each set of like 5 to 8 reps, for example. Like when I was training at the gym, my usual rep range was 5 to 8. Big difference. Yes, it's sub-maximal, but you're doing a full body explosive movement with maybe 20 seconds of rest, maybe 30 seconds. For those 10 rep sets, it's probably like 20 seconds of rest. And then if you do kettlebell sport, well then you do it for a 10-minute straight set, which is why I say doing 100 reps with double 24s and kettlebell sport, a jerk in 10 minutes is considered decent. Like, it's pretty good. It's not the best. There's people who can blow that out of the water, but that's a good bit. So yeah, different type of strength. Different than cardio, different than gym strength. So, you know, I guess one thing I could have done was just do clean and press, which is a decent move in and of itself. You do have that cardio component too, but it's not super explosive like the jerk would be. Just to further illustrate my point, if you do kettlebell sport, strength endurance is key, and that is my weakest of the three. I like to look at it this way: it's strength, cardio, muscular endurance. That's the triangle. Strength, cardio, however the fucking triangle is, you know, there's 3 points. You get the point. And my weak point is muscular endurance. Gotta start training that. So expect that tomorrow. Double 24 kilo jerk. Half an hour. I'm just gonna start at base. We're gonna start at 5 reps. And then over X amount of weeks, doing that twice a week, I'll bump it up 1 rep at a time until I'm doing it with you know, 10 on the jerk and then 8 on the long cycle. So it'll be 1 double jerk session and then 1 double 24 clean and jerk long cycle. Each one starting at 5. Yep. The long cycle one will be 20 minutes. The jerk will be 30.